Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hey guys, and welcome back to the basement. Let me show you what I've been up to. So I did a little dig into my white dwarfs because I wanted to figure out what the paint schemes are going to be for these Gothic class battleships from this set right here, this 1989 Games Workshop Space Fleet. So I wanted to figure out what the color schemes were going to be. I already started on the Eldar. I'm going with the bone, with the light blue and maybe a little bit of red here and there. And I wanted to find out what colors these Imperial Gothic battleships were. So it's going to be white, red kind of color scheme on that. So that's what I'm working on there. My Dewey, I'm going to call this Admiral Dewey's fleet. The Great White Fleet is in the process of being painted up. I've got the white as the main color with the gold trim, with the red bows, black engines. I'm going to have to do a blue and white for the engines, the rear for the engines when they're burning. So the engine burn will be like a blue-white. We have our Cobras, our Cobra destroyers, and then we have our frigates, our swords. Now this one here is the new Dominator. It's painted black, and I'm gonna redo this base. So it's painted black, and I'll dry brush it white. And then we have a Dominator over here that's been painted up for the Gothic fleet. So she needs to be painted up. I think I'm going to go with Crimson Fist for the Space Marines. So let me show you what I've been up to. I was going to do a Tyrant, a Dominator, and a Tyrant, and the difference between the two ships is this has the bow Nova cannon, but the Tyrant has the 6-shot torpedoes. Has the same firepower on the side, which is pretty good. At least what I remember from my BFG days is when you were fighting Eldar, lances didn't work against Eldar. It was really hard to hit the Eldar with lances, so you needed the basic firepower. So if you took a ship that was all Gothic class cruisers that had lances, which are pretty good against the Chaos and Orcs, but once you faced an Eldar player, you were pretty much screwed. So I want to have a mix of each ship. So there's a Dominator here, and the 4 ships that I got, the 2 of them are left that I'm building right now. One was already made into a Gothic, which is here, so I just finished it up, putting the turrets on there, and for some reason this turret is like really bad, but screw it, it's fine. So now I'll show you what I do. So I have the bases. Let me go get that other base. I want to redo that, and I'll show you how I do my bases. Now I've tried several methods. I tried the stripling method. I've tried the dry brush method, where you just, or the toothbrush method. So I'm going to redo these bases and show you how I do it. So I take my black, and I just go over the black. Okay, and it's still wet. So now I'm going to take my white, shake it up really good, and I'm going to come really high with it. So I'm looking at maybe 2 feet, 2.5 feet, and all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to lightly squeeze it just a little bit, and what's going to happen is you're going to get these spots, these little white spots. You can see it coming down. There we go. There we go. See? There we go. And there's your... Oh. Now see, that's... I don't know. That's kind of cool. What do you think of that? It actually doesn't look too bad. I think I'll go with that. Now you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing with blue. Come up. Do a little bit of spray. And you get a little bit of blue. You can do it with red. There you go. And there you go. There's your bases. There's your start fields right there. So now, let me put them here. Bring them, see what they look like when they're on the board. They dry really quick. So there's the York right there, right? And what I'll do is with these three, I don't know, I thought I might like that, but I don't know, I'll leave it for now. Maybe it'll grow on me like mold. What's the matter, Bobby? You can't. Here we go. There we go. What do you think? Not too bad? And then we have this one here, and they will be for my Eldar, for these two right here. Right? So I have that. Am I missing two? Oh shit, maybe I am. What else? Oh, I'll have to, I think I might have to steal this one. I thought I had enough. Maybe I don't. So we got the two Eldar right there, right? We got those two. We got one here. Okay, said the blind man. So we got one there, so I think I'm going to have to skip one of my Eldar. So let's get cracking with these shits. So, this one is the Tyrant, this one's the Gothic. That's going to go to the Gothic fleet. That's going to go to the Dewey fleet. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray paint them both black. And for the white fleet, I'm spraying it black because what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry brush white. Whoops. So I'm going to dry brush the white. But the Gothic ship is going to get spray painted Dark Angels green. So we'll let that dry. Now we're going to do this base right here. Right? There's a star field there. And the red. A little bit of blue. There we go. And that gives you your star field. Pick it up by the edge there. And we'll put it down here. And there we go. Not too bad, huh? Okay, so where are we at? We're at 9:57, 10 minutes. So we got at least 5 minutes to get through this. So, Space Fleet. So I wanted to figure out what I was painting these guys. So I had to go back into my White Dwarfs right here. These are my White Dwarfs from starting from 108, 108 up to 197. Now, what am I missing here? I am missing this 139. So we got 139, 141, so 139, 140, 141, 146, and 147. Okay. So going through my White Dwarfs, this is the first book that had Space Fleet in it, which Space Fleet came out in 1989, and it was supplemented with the White Dwarfs, which had really cool stuff, man. I really need to go through these. I should do one White Dwarf a week and just go through slowly and page by page if you guys are interested in that. Because this has got some really, really nice stuff. So here's painting your spaceships. Here's the... so this is what I was looking for. I'm looking to see how they painted these fleets up. I like this one right here. That's pretty neat. And I really like this style right there. That's pretty neat. So I might go with that right there. I like that a lot. So this was the start off for the new Battlefleets, the Space Fleet rules. So these are pretty cool. You got your data cards right there. Look at that. And that's before I even saw that. So that's my Eldar ship's going to look like that right there. And for some reason, I don't know if I got it backwards or not, but look at that. I think I got it backwards. I am not sure. I think I got it backwards. I think I did. So, oh boy. Okay, so we're going to have to fix that real quick. Yeah, I did. Look at. So this is the ass end. This is the stern. That's the bow. I thought that little skinny thing was the bow. All right, so I'm going to have to redo that. So we got White Dwarf number 139, 140. So here's White Dwarf Space Fleet 139. Then we got Space Fleet in here in 140. And we got Space Fleet in here in 141. And then we got Space Fleet here in 146. And then we got Space Fleet here in 147. And that was it, as far as I could tell. But I only went up to 155. Well, 154. I haven't looked at 155 yet. But I needed to get this out because I'm cooking. I got to get ready for work. So if you guys are interested in me going through one of these White Dwarfs every week, at least one at a time, nice and slow, I can do that. I think that'd be pretty cool. I have a huge collection of White Dwarfs from back in the day, and I think it'd be really cool just to kind of browse through each one maybe once a week. And then on this here, I finally finished my Bromhead. But let me show you what I've been doing here. So I've got Bromhead here, right? So we've got Bromhead, Bromhead 1, Bromhead 2, we've got Chad, we have Pauline, and then we have our Standard Bearer and our Commissar. And this was for my 27th Praetorian Guards, which, of course, you know, came from this over here, that box set right there. So that's my 27th. So the 27th was going to back up to 24th, which got decimated at the Battle of Big Tooth River. So who do you like best? There's Bromhead there on the left, and that was so that's Bromhead right there on the left from not Forge World. What was it? I have it over here. Where did you go? I moved everything around. Now I can't find stuff. Where did you go? Suffering Succotash. They were around here somewhere. Now I can't find them. Yeah, they used to be here. I forget who made them. I'll have to look it up. I'll add it to the... But this is what we got. So that right there is Bromhead from Games Workshop. This is an indie company right here. That Bromhead right there. So he's a resin dude. Then we have Chad, who's also Games Workshop. We have the old Praetorian Captain, which is Colonel Pauline. Then we have Imperial Praetorian Commissar right there, and I wonder who he could be. And then we have our banner, of course, for the 27th. So here we go, guys. What do you think? Who do you like better? Chad on the right or Chad on the left? No, I'm sorry. Bromhead on the right, Bromhead on the left. So there's a Bromhead Indie, and there's a Bromhead Games Workshop. And then we have Chad right there, and Pauline. So, all right. I guess that's it for now. I will catch you guys later. Let me know what you want me to do, and see if we can't get it done. All right, guys. You have a good one. You take care of yourselves. It's a crazy world out there. It's getting crazier. Ciao.